right.
That looks
That's
so
the
good.
trashiest shit
That
ever.
ain't trashy. Hell no.
Hey man, we are back at week 5, man. Episode 5
Woo,
of the Bet
fifth
on
one.
Black podcast. I am your host with the most. AT. To my right, I got Big Joe.
AKA Boo. AKA coming to a city near you.
I don't know what that means.
I don't even
always
think
said his right.
That's my
That's
shit.
not as smooth. What was his other thing?
That's what he said.
What it do, baby?
No. Hey, wait.
He changed it.
You fucking up the slogan now.
What is it?
What it could be, what it should be, Big AT. B. Newman. Reg. How we feeling?
Great, man.
That's what I'm talking about. How we feeling? How we feeling?
Felt that, huh?
Yeah,
I felt that.
that was real right there. That was real. It's just a moment. It's just a moment right now.
Touched my soul.
It did. It's just a moment right now.
That shit to his right is B. To B's right is Reg. To my left now, hey. I
Wanna
ain't seen
introduce
my
yourself?
guy in forever.
You know.
It's been a minute, man.
You know.
We grew up together. We ran the streets together.
Oh my god.
Me and him were hated by everybody.
Oh my god. Hated. You want to say hated? Y'all niggas started to hate. Nigga like shit, man.
Hater came from that.
I know, right? Your whole life, bro. I already felt like, damn, like I know, right? Like, damn. I'm not new to this.
One person hated me since the
I
beginning.
know, I'm like,
See, the
shit.
way I look at it, I'm thinking, yo, they hating because they want something. What
Yeah.
they always talk about? Steven's
They-
lips. You must really like this
that nigga
nigga's
lips.
They love it now. They love it now.
My
It's
main
crazy.
man,
Hey, that
man.
shit's
Steven
real.
goddamn Newman,
That
man.
shit
How
real.
are you?
I just dropped Shut It Off this morning before I came here.
I'm talking about.
And she
I'm
was
talking about.
fine sucking on these lips.
Hello.
You hear me?
Straight.
You too black. Now they talking about black is sexy.
Yeah,
No, remember when I was
yeah.
too black?
Dark, man. Dark.
Motherfuckers, I ain't gonna forget. Do you remember? I'm not forgetting because I know you probably watching it. Bet on Black, baby. Hey, come sit down. We can talk about how black I am.
Woo!
You know?
Like shit.
We're gonna do something different, man. Well, it's not different. I'm about to hit a nerve with you married folks out here. I told I wouldn't tell Joe what it is. I know Joe works with 1,000 females.
Thousand.
Right.
And everybody's like married.
In that field?
Everybody.
Really?
Yeah. He's in the dental field.
Yeah. Are you in a relationship?
I am in a relationship.
Okay, but you're not married.
I'm not married. No.
Okay, but you don't want to be married.
I don't know. Like, let's hold on. Let's.
Okay.
He asking it. No.
Would you like to sit where I'm sitting? Would you like to take over Bet on Black today?
You know what, Steven? I'm gonna answer.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Let
answer.
me sip my tea.
I'm gonna finish the thought. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into it.
I got too far ahead.
my thought is finished real quick.
Back it up.
Yes, I do want to get married,
Right.
but here's my backdrop on it. Getting married nowadays, are we getting married for the party? Or is she getting married because she never been married before? Or are we getting married because we're trying to, do this? We're gonna be happily matrimony to death do us part. You feel what I'm saying?
Crazy that you said that. That was deep. Here's what you said, because you said that, but I feel what you said.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I've been like so I was talking to somebody all of 2018. I was talking to somebody. And
Okay.
I was about her.
Okay.
And it was the first time in a while that I.
You been about that. Yeah, okay.
And this was after my baby mom.
Yep.
After like all that bullshit. So it was just
Okay.
like. I was talking to her, I was feeling her, and then things, kind of went, and it was just like, and then ended up not working out, whatever.
Okay.
But what I told her was like, I feel like the only reason why I would want to get married would be for the party.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like it would be, I want to have a dope ass reception.
Exactly.
I wanted to feel like we're in the club.
Exactly.
I wanted there to be bottle service at my fucking reception. I'm not.
You fucking real.
Hey, I'm real though. That's true though. That's true. I feel it.
Like I'm trying to throw like a for real fucking party.
Exactly.
Right. So it's like I can't never be married because after that shit, I'm like,
what do we do now?
exactly. Exactly. Like so then now what?
Parties.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean this was supposed to be? Are we supposed to continue?
Yeah.
You feel me? So
I
it's
feel
like,
you.
that's what I'm saying. No, so I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
See, that's
But-
the way men think about it. But what he's touching on that hurts is women. Are you chasing the ring to be somebody to your people?
Okay, because
Do you only want a ring because
that's how they get their
Do
respect.
you only want a ring for your respect? Do you only want a ring to make your girls happy,
Yep.
saying, "Hey, bitch, look
Hey,
what I
bitch,
got
look what I
that you
got.
don't"?
Look at this bitch taking pictures like, look, bitch.
Do you
like,
want marriage because
Hey,
your
that's your
mom
girl.
is
You do.
married?
You do.
You know what I
You do.
mean?
Right,
Or is it for the right
See,
reason?
y'all see y'all already on some other kind of shit. It's like a whole spectrum of the shit.
It is.
Because the only nigga that could probably even, because I don't even know your situation. I ain't even got to you. Like, you married.
Yeah.
You in a relationship,
yeah.
and considering the shit,
Yeah.
weighing the options.
Yeah.
Reg, I don't know your situation.
It's yours. You're not even went, so you don't even
Bro,
want to get married.
I'm like,
You
I
want to
have-
always have that one thing that we can do next.
I am on the far left.
Okay. like way over
Like,
there.
He's like waving the niggas.
yeah. I've done some things in my years
So it
on
doesn't,
this earth. I just turned 30 last month.
Okay. Yeah.
does it
just
just feel,
turned 30
does it
years
just
old
feel like
last
you
month.
can't,
Yeah.
can you not
So-
commit to that to that one person? That you gotta
No,
always
I just
have?
feel like if I were
Remember, you just dropped her off this morning.
if I no, that's the thing.
That's the thing, yes. That's y'all. That's
no,
y'all.
That's
Okay.
like that just happened.
Oh, okay.
It was just
It was just in the moment.
It was just one of those
Okay,
things.
I got you.
That
Okay.
shit just
Okay.
like it was just like
Hey, let's get it.
period.
Okay.
I seen
Yeah.
I seen her last night, and
Yeah.
somebody that y'all know,
Okay.
Okay.
you especially know her.
Okay.
Okay.
So like,
Okay.
It's like I mean, but like we gotta.
That's
Nigga,
all.
you fuck some things, bro.
We have to. That's something.
Oh, no.
We gotta wait for the. We gotta
It'll
wait
go
for
off.
the-
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We were talking about you yesterday. I'm
We
like,
don't do no
Steve- I'm
underrated
like,
shit.
Steve
Yeah.
is
We don't do that. We don't do that to ourselves.
We gotta
Like
wait for
that.
that to go off.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like in my years, I've like so like now, like I'm here, but like I'm on the other side of kids, so it's
Okay, I
like
hear
I'm
you.
not out here like super like,
Hold on, let me ask a
accurate,
question about it.
but at the same time, I'm still getting it.
I feel
Yeah.
you.
It's still rolling.
We'll
Yeah,
talk
yeah.
about it. We'll
It's
talk
like-
about it off camera. My thing is, have you done that person before, or is this something
This is
before
no-
that you're like?
this is
new.
like this is like new.
But you're like,
This is like dating back to like ancient times.
you've been waiting on this.
Okay.
Like, so it was like one of those things. It was like it didn't go as
Yeah.
like it was.
But it happened.
But it
And now you
Okay.
know what it's
So
like.
I'm like,
okay,
yeah, so
we'll
like
talk
now-
about
Okay.
it.
We're talking about. Okay.
But, like, but that's besides the point. It was
Right,
just-
right.
Yeah.
Bro, I was out last night.
Yeah.
Literally, Shorty was on a date with another nigga,
Oh.
and then was like,
Damn.
Shorty was on a date with another nigga and was like, "Can I go home with you? I'm not feeling this shit."
Whoa.
I was like, period, because she see me out, because like we know each other. So it's
Yeah,
like,
right,
she
right,
see
right,
me
right.
out and was
Yeah.
like, you cooling, like you chilling, like you're obviously not here with anybody. She,
Yeah,
she,
right,
she know how I roll.
Yeah.
Right.
So, cause she's like, I seen you the last time you was up here, and you seemed like you was with and serious. So I was like, no, I made cuts this week. Like whatever. So I'm all the way available.
Okay.
You know, so like, so we went, and everybody. So she texted me and was like, and anyway, she told me the situation when I seen her out. But then
Okay.
she texted me like later on throughout the night and was like, yo, I'm not feeling this, like, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna make him buy me tacos, and then, like, I'm trying to link. And I'm like, boom. Yeah. I was like, no,
Tacos on the nigga.
bro, I texted her back,
Can
I
you
said,
bring a
I said,
nigga a two?
bro, I almost did.
You almost did.
I almost did. I was thinking about it, too. I was like, wait, that sounds good.
Tacos sound good, motherfucker?
Yeah, I should be like, yo, give me, like,
Give me two.
Anyway.
He gonna think you hungry, but give him
No, but as soon as she said, I'm about to make him buy me tacos, I texted her back and was like, savage.
Quick.
super
Yeah, quick. Yeah.
Savage.
That shit. Yeah.
Super
Like,
savage.
yeah,
Shit's crazy.
You know, but it's left. It's like, so like that one's like, even though it was like whatever, it was like it's not gonna be weird because that one,
Yeah, it's
we have that
moment.
foundation.
Yeah,
we're cool. So
Yeah.
it's like
Okay.
whatever.
Right.
All right, so this is what it is. I'm gonna give you a whole different perspective, man. I was listening to a podcast. Shout out to the Casey crew, it's DJ Envy and his wife. I was listening to.
I gotta listen to that
listening
shit.
to them. You're about to listen to
They dope
something.
as fuck.
Oh, okay.
They
About to
said
play.
something that makes you want to rethink what the fuck is going on. probably lean far left like Steven, if this is true. Okay? So I'm trying to see if it's true. You the married one here. We'll talk about it. Okay. This shit
Nigga
was
like
said.
niggas on the spot.
You got a ring on.
You don't fool anything. You the one that got
You like you the one
What's
that
that
put
mean,
yourself
Steve?
on the spot.
That means you
Say, I got a ring.
Means you're married, right?
Boom. Until I get a wedding.
right?
So this is something that somebody wrote on the blog, and it's called, like Steven said, what happens after you say I do.
Okay.
Okay.
Right? Now listen up.
Alright, so on the post, the guy said, after being married for 13 years, sex can become monotonous. Masturbation can become preferable at times, and cheating makes you feel horrible. Children can be really annoying sometimes, especially while babies, and you will sometimes secretly regret ever having them or having as many. And you feel guilty for having these thoughts. You and your spouse will argue over pointless and meaningless things, and the sight of each other will start annoying you due to built-up resentment that neither talks about. You will not want to kiss your spouse passionately after a certain point. It becomes kind of like kissing a sibling. You still have sex, you just stop kissing, except for the hello and goodbye peck thing. But you become attached to your spouse and of course to your children, and there are good moments also, so you don't want to leave. So you tend to be in a perpetual state of happiness mixed with what feels like odd contentment. But it's really just fear of change or what your kids or parents or in-laws or whoever will think if you divorce. Plus, nobody likes to admit failure. And most of this stuff, you'll just hold inside and never tell a soul. While you smile for family photos and everyone thinks you're so happy. That was the guy. He was, like I said, married for 30.
So what you think? After being married or in a relationship, that's why you can answer. In a relationship for a certain amount of time, does it start to feel like that? To where it's pointless?
There's
Talking about before you answer that, how
Yeah.
long you been married now?
7 years.
Okay.
Yeah. So I haven't hit 13, but there's a point. Not all that shit. There's some shit like that sibling shit. I'm like, oh,
But it's
fuck,
all-
nigga. like,
it's all-
like, hold on. But I get what he was saying. But I would say that I'm gonna come from a different perspective a little bit because I walked into a marriage with kids already there. And so that's a whole different world, I think. If, in my opinion, I haven't lived the other world where me and old girl are together, we have a kid together, we get married together, and I feel like that's a completely different world than my world.
Right.
So when I got married and I told her this, my wife, I told you this, and now you here and y'all my boys, but there was a point like we got into the beginning of the marriage and I'm tripping on some other shit because of what's going on the outside even. And I'm telling her right there that I'm pissed about how marriage is going. And I'm like, I'm out to her face. Like I'm just lit up. Like I ain't doing this. And it was funny because I'm like, you don't think to tell your girl that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm out. Like, peace, deuces. I leave. And I went to go talk to like a mentor and stuff, and this nigga laughed in my face. He was like, bro, that's a part of some of the things you're gonna see in marriage. I said, but look at my situation. I'm married to someone that already had kids, already dealing with this. They kind of just want to grow, raise family, and I get all that, and maybe I did something wrong, and wifey even thought that, like, maybe you did something wrong. And then I had to ask myself and look in the mirror, and I only go back to the part of like, if it's not so toxic, how healthy can I grow this? You know, as far as like a marriage. You guys know my parents' situation. We were all around when that shit went down.
Are they still married? Or
Yes.
Are they still married?
So that's what I'm saying. So them still rocking kind of gives an example, but it's at the same time just like saying, okay, how strong, it's almost depending on some type of weird strength of saying, how strong can I be to withstand all this? But I'm verbal, y'all know that. So I'm vocal about it. Like, yo, this is how it is. This is how we grew up. We just let it be known what it is. So I say that to her, but then I realize, okay, me telling her that, now it makes her feel away. Now she's hurt, whatever, and that's going on. So I just learned with her to communicate, because he said that resentment built up and there was no communication. I learned to communicate about it. It may not fix the problem at that very second, But the fact that we are at least it's out there, like this is how we all feeling right now in this moment, then it's known and everybody can kind of filter it out.
Okay.
But then it comes down to like you were saying, the kids and all that. I love my kids, but if I realized the kids aspect in a marriage and all that too, I probably would have held off on having them. Still would have had them, but it would have been, all right, I jumped into marriage. Year later, I'm having my son. A year later after that, I'm having my daughter. It's like, okay, how can I balance this out? So I don't think we ever really were taught even to plan a family. So that's another huge part is we're taught to just run around, and then if it accidentally happens, or if we settle down and we're married to someone and we have a kid, that's how it's supposed to work. We're not taught, hey, there's this, or like they're saying, you have a kid, now there's this time that, wifey may cannot have sex because she just had the baby, or all these different things. And we walk in there kind of side swipe like, dang, I didn't know this is what comes with it. So you're like digging for some type of like, how can I continue to still love this person and do this? Now, when he said, like, you start, if you got other dramas and other stuff coming in and it's just full of crap and y'all ain't seen each other eye to eye and all that, then it does become, yo, we just kiss and peck and keep it moving. And that shit can hurt. So when he said cheating, he used the cheating part. He was like, you cheat and you feel bad. I think you do because you want that relationship to work. But there's some people that cheat and don't feel bad because they feel like, yo, this really just wasn't working out. But I've been the man to tell her, like, if we gonna do that, then we need to just have a sit down and then say, hey, I feel this way, and if we're not gonna work it out, we need to separate because I'm not gonna hurt you that way, but this is how I'm feeling. It's already gonna hurt. But if you cheat on me or I cheat on you, now it's gonna cause a whole nother thing in me, and I don't know how I'm
Yeah, the kids and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Nigga, now niggas, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But the thing is too, man, is it's to say that it's okay to leave a situation
That I will say. I think that people don't.
that you're not
Yeah.
happy with.
I'll say that when I was
the
in
part where he said the family, you don't want to be a failure.
Yeah.
Or
And
let
lose
your
your
families
family
down,
down.
right? My mother's gonna think away. Your mother don't live your life. If you're not happy, you gotta go.
I think Christianity did that too.
On
Though.
the on the real shit though,
Yeah.
I'm probably the complete like if it was to be like what happens in a situation, he's on one side, I'm on the complete other side of if a situation didn't work.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's why my shit's so fucked up now.
What you mean?
Like as far as like that relationship being like, cause like me and my baby mom, we weren't married, but we cohabitated and lived together
Like a family.
Like we were married.
Okay, okay.
We did it we were coming up on like 3 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
See. So
So
that
I was
time
like,
you
we
put
was
time.
like-
You practically
Yeah,
was.
I was
Yeah.
like, so it's like, yeah, I put like legit time.
Yeah,
into, like,
yeah.
you know, that situation. We moved in together 3 or 4 months before my kids were born.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then I left November after the year they turned 2.
Okay.
That's when I was like, all right, like,
Yeah.
but it was like, so like to attest to what you were saying,
Yeah.
it's okay to leave.
Yeah.
Because even after all the shit she has caused in my life,
Yeah.
that she still continues to cause
Yeah,
today,
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm okay.
And
Because
it's not putting
I-
you in deeper stuff
It's not.
that
It's.
you know.
I mean, I have my issues, but at the same time, I go to therapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? It's
Okay.
just like, you know, like I go to, it was court ordered. It is still court
Yeah.
ordered. It is still court mandated. I'm still on probation.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
because of things that have stemmed from that
that
situation,
situation,
right.
Because, but like I'm not saying that's like how everybody's is as soon
Right.
as they choose to leave.
Right.
It's just how my situation is because that's what happened. Because I didn't really know the person I was getting involved with, and she ended up being
Something.
the person that she is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Gotcha. Okay.
And it caused such a toxicity
Yes.
that you're like,
Yes.
yo,
Yes,
even
it
for
is-
my kids,
It
I
is
gotta
so,
make
it
that.
is so hard for me to talk to her to this
To
day.
today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I can't do it.
Okay.
Because literally, like, and there's still things that I'm trying to work out, but like, y'all know me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like, if when I'm upset,
Oh yeah, you go to it. Yeah.
I'm upset.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's exactly
When
what
I'm
I'm saying.
upset, so like I'm gonna say whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
So imagine each other
Whatever
cheating
fuck,
on
like,
each
and
other
like-
at that
and
time,
I'm
and
saying
you're that
it's like-
upset.
Yeah, that's it.
Shit, that's what I'm saying.
So
Cut
it's
that
like,
shit
but
now,
that's what I'm
because
saying.
shit blow.
And that's shit that I found out find out after the fact because, granted, whatever.
Yeah.
Was it on both sides? Maybe.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
gotcha,
But,
yeah,
but
most definitely.
at the same time, it was definitely on hers.
Yeah,
She was
right.
definitely out, doing whatever the fuck. So it's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
whatever. I didn't feel bad about leaving after a while because it's just like, shorty, you don't deserve me.
Yeah.
And you put too much time
value,
into
you
that.
gotta
yeah.
value yourself at a certain point where it's just
Exactly.
like, you gotta understand who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Did you ever?
Yeah.
Did you? That's a question because you're where you at. Did you ever say, okay, the kids aspect? So we talk about the
That's
family,
the
and
hardest
that's the
part.
hardest
That
part.
is the hardest part.
Yeah.
Because that is why my situation with my children right now,
Yeah.
to this day, is fucked.
Yeah.
Where'd you meet her at?
I met her at work. I worked with her. I worked with her at the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mexican?
She got some shit going on.
Yo, boo out here.
She
Right,
got, like,
right.
she got this. It's like a whole thing. It's like a whole like a whole situation.
Oh,
And yeah,
in
it's like
there.
She very white passing.
Okay.
If you were to see her, you'd be like, oh, she white.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay.
okay.
But like, no, she.
She's
You
definitely.
see your dad, you'd be like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Your dad ain't like you?
No.
Nobody's dad likes new.
Oh, he's
Bro,
You ain't never
I
really
done
been a
I
parent.
done been told him like we can do this now.
Okay. Okay.
We can do this now. You can like you can feel me. Your heart. Like bro,
used to tell people
I
that
do
when we
not
was
discriminate.
kids.
These hands are for
Everybody.
this shit is for everybody. And that come from this nigga. That come from this nigga. I just want everybody to know. That come from
This nigga, hey, them hands.
I'm trying to tell niggas. I'm like, look.
I want everybody to know right now on the record, right now.
Yeah.
I want everybody to know that come from this nigga.
This nigga 18.
This nigga would give it to whoever.
Ever. It didn't matter.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter. That, yo.
Nigga,
Motherfuckers be like, yo, we don't,
Other people's dads.
we ain't out here gangbanging, but we don't take
We
no
don't
shit.
take no
We don't
shit.
take no shit.
Hey,
No,
let me
like,
tell you.
we don't take
This
no
nigga,
shit.
this nigga asked me, right? So I get married, I run into some situations, right?
He ready.
The first thing this nigga asked
He
me,
ready.
why you ain't call me? I said, there's one reason I didn't call you, my nigga.
No, shame.
Because if I called you,
Shame. You see, like,
and I
shame.
call this nigga,
Yeah.
and I call this nigga,
Yeah.
Shame.
okay, we really got some
Yeah.
shit. We gotta go. Oh, no. I'll get you
Bro,
stumped
I'm
the
telling
fuck
you,
out.
I'm
You
telling
call me
you,
whatever,
I'm telling
bro.
you.
Fuck if
I'm
we
telling
have
you.
That nigga just said yes. But what? What's going on, nigga? I was like, nothing, cuz. I was like, nothing
I've
going
been
on.
in situations, bro. I've lost teeth.
I feel
I've
you.
lost teeth.
I
I've had
feel
my
you.
face open.
Oh my
Like,
god.
bro, I had to super glue my face shut.
No.
And then went to work the next day.
No,
Because
I-
like, nigga, like, what? Like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
I'm done, nigga.
That's right.
Like, I got shit to do.
That's right.
Nigga, what's the swap, nigga? We rolling the next day. Period, nigga. I got,
Hey, he called yesterday. I heard him
what's the
talking,
swap,
bro.
nigga? I'm up the next day. I got shit to do. My head's swollen.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Like, whatever.
Yeah.
I got shit to do, nigga. What's up?
Hey, that nigga doing it for real.
Band-Aid,
I
put Band-Aid on
called,
my shit. Boom, boom.
Hey, let's go.
I called
What's
Joe
up?
yesterday.
I shorty come through after they saw me and they was like, all right, after this shift you can go. I'm gonna have some so stay. And I'm like, yeah, nigga, cause you see me. Like, I understand, I'll work that shit. But if y'all don't want me out here, I got you. Cause like,
Yeah, I got a reputation. I got we make money up here. I
Bro,
got
exactly, bro. She came to the house, super glue my shit shut. Here and here.
Oh.
Because I didn't have health insurance at the time, so I
Yeah,
couldn't
so
go.
you gotta,
Yeah.
you
And I'm
gotta
like,
just
bro,
do what
like,
you
fuck
gotta
it. Like, I'm not like, because I don't want nobody asking questions.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't see them niggas.
do.
Like,
Right.
my phone rings. No, just remember that. I told Joe the other day. I hit Joe up. He was talking about something. Nigga, Star came in the room and she was telling him to do something, and it sounded aggressive. I'm like, Joe, what's up, nigga? I ain't hit a nigga in a long time. And Joe's like, nah, bro, it's the dude fixing the car.
Yeah, they like.
All right, now. These hands ain't been utilized in a long time. Joe's like, bro, it's not even like
they
that.
like
Relax.
that,
So I even
bro.
told Brandon, like, nigga, what happened? He's like, bro, if I would have called you, I know what would have
I
happened.
already know if I call my guys, because
Bro.
y'all my guys, I'm like, yo, and niggas don't really think about it like that. And it's like, cause all of us, like you said, 18. That's just how we grew up. I'm like, with me and Joe, we'll give you like 2 more extra steps.
I ain't got it.
All right, my guy, you gotta chill out.
All right, my nigga.
All right, chill out. All right, then we going at it. You know what I mean? But it's like,
Nah,
I couldn't call. I'm like, nigga, if I call,
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna waste no gas.
No.
I know.
Somebody's getting hit.
That's what I'm saying.
Somebody's getting. I would have pulled up like, so before we go, so I'm slapping someone.
And he would exactly say that.
Brandon
too.
brought me all the way from over here, and y'all want to squash it. Y'all can squash it all y'all want. I'm still slapping someone before I leave. That is my problem.
That's why I always
But
respect y'all.
to revert back to topic, you
Yes.
asked me he didn't like me, and the answer was yes, and that's when I went off and said I
Yeah,
would
yeah.
have fed it to him. real
Yeah,
quick.
yeah.
But whatever, but like that whole situation was fucking toxic.
Yeah.
The whole
yeah.
situation was
I feel you.
toxic.
So is there
Because
a way to,
she
to
had-
make that better? Are you
Here's
are
why.
you doing
Here's
what
why.
you're
I'm
Okay.
gonna run you down.
Run it down.
I'm gonna run you
Okay.
down the whole
Yeah.
shit.
Okay.
She had other kids, so that's like, and also in
Oh,
relation,
okay.
she
Baby
had other
daddy's
kids.
still in
She
there.
had 3 other kids.
Wow. Did you didn't know?
I did know.
Oh, okay.
He's
Okay.
like, oh, hold up.
Because at the time,
That ain't gonna stop nobody from fucking.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Because at the time, it was one of those situations. It was like, yo, I'm 24. I'm 24, 25. I'm 24 years old.
Yeah.
It's convenient.
Okay.
We work together.
How old's the kids?
Huh?
How old's the twins?
How old are my twins?
Yeah, how
My
old?
twins are 4 now.
Wow,
Okay.
man, that's wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
You would have twins.
yeah.
I know. Shit.
I know. He would be. He would be.
Girls, boys.
Both.
Oh, you got one of each?
Yeah.
You would.
It's
Go
crazy,
ahead, I'm
right?
sorry.
Hey,
It's crazy.
it's
I'm like,
crazy how
knew
shit
you
happen.
would. And I would
It's crazy
assume
how
you
shit
would have had
happen.
2 girls the way you
No,
was
it's
out
crazy. It's crazy how shit happened. No, that would have been. Nigga.
here. Does she keep them from you? Or is she-
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
This
Oh,
is
yeah,
what
she's
happened.
going
No, I'm telling you, yo, we gonna get there. It's a very, this is
Yeah,
a story,
story.
and I'm gonna try to give you the Cliff Notes version of the shit.
Okay.
Because it's not fucking long. But
I got a couple more topics. So let's
the
get
whole, again, I was saying that whole situation was just toxic. She had other
Okay.
kids.
Okay.
She had. I'm baby daddy number 3.
to-
Baby daddy number 1 don't talk to her. He paid her and said, all right, fuck it.
Okay,
I'm gonna give
okay.
you this money. I don't even want. So we met at that time. So she just became around, and then it's like we started smacking, and it was just like, all right, cool, like, you know, whatever. Like it was literally to the point like when I was on disability, they were giving me 40 hours a week, so I had to like they were giving me 40 hours a week. I could leave it when I wanted to, like all kinds of shit, because they didn't want me to sue.
Yeah.
They were trying to like take care of me, like and like whatever, because me being on disability through this job fucked up my other job, which was my main job, because I got hurt at my side job. At that point, Cheesecake Factory was my side job.
Okay.
So this is only like maybe 3-4 months into it.
Yeah.
Because I got hurt like the day after Christmas, and
They definitely don't want you to sue. You could have taught that.
no,
shit.
I'm saying I got so I got hurt the day after Christmas and was basically on disability for like 4 months, but I was in the dish room. So like I started at the bottom. So like what I do now, I started at the way bottom. Like,
Yeah,
so that's what I'm
okay.
saying. When I'm getting the money now, I 100% earned and deserved like what you know.
Right,
okay,
right,
but
right,
like like they were giving me 40 hours. So like if I wanted to leave, so there's one night she was there and she wanted me to leave because she wanted me to like take her back to the crib. 'Cause I'm living downtown, like whatever. She wanted me to take her like home because she wanted, you know, she wanted snacks. So I was like,
Yeah.
all right, bet. I was like, here's the thing, I need money. So like I'm trying to work my shift so like I can get my, you know, my bread. And she was like, well, she's like, come on, because I gotta go home. At this point, this is the red flag, because I should have known right there. She was more about fucking me than she was about like going home to her children.
Yeah,
So it was
okay,
like,
okay.
it was one thing where I was just like, at this point, I don't have kids, so it's just like, whatever.
You're
Like,
not
sure, you want to
thinking
give me,
about it.
you want to give me the ass.
So I'm getting them.
You know,
I'm
whatever.
going and do it.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Right,
just-
right, right.
So I were like, all right, so here's the thing. You want me to leave early, you gotta pay me for my time. Bro,
okay.
I made
You
her,
sound like a whole female.
bro,
Hey.
bro. I made her break me off a whole $20 just to leave work early.
Wow.
Yo, swear. And I don't feel bad about it either, because like, yo,
You don't sound
You
like
don't have to.
I was like, you want to go? You want to go home? You want to leave? Like, you want to go? Like, what? Give me $20 for whatever shift, the remaining hours of my shift that I'm going to miss to take you home to fuck. I want that money. She's like, bet, boom, I got you. Here's 20 right now. I was like, cool. What's up? We out.
my hand hurt. Gotta go.
much. But that was like the start of this situation. It's like that was like the first red flag where I was like, yo, I should have like been known.
Right.
And the whole first year it was like off and on, and then like I knocked her up. Like I knocked her up my birthday weekend. The year I turned 25, I knocked her up.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I found out a couple weeks later, and it was a whole
Different.
It was
Everything
that was
changed.
Yeah. Okay.
That was it.
Okay.
That was it. If you think about it, my birthday is January 11th. My kids were born September 25th.
Okay.
That is almost 9 months exactly.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Like so.
So if anybody runs across her, don't be giving the ass because
Yeah,
she'll
don't.
give you the money.
Yeah.
That's what I just learned today.
Ah, you don't do that.
It's so funny.
I just learned today.
Anyway, situation was toxic. Had other kids. Her kids were obviously older. You know what I mean? Her one was like the two that lived with her. She didn't even take care of one of them. Wow. The two that lived with her was I want to say at the time I moved in was either 5 or 6, the youngest one, and then the other one was like
You moved in with her.
Yeah, 7 or 8. I moved in with her.
So they was older, yeah.
Because this is the trippy part. This is the trippy part. First time I ever went to jail was when I was leaving Nico's funeral. I was leaving Nico's funeral, and I was with Alton.
Yeah.
And this was the first time me and Alton had really talked in like a minute, because me and him actually fell out.
Yeah, okay.
Me and him actually fell out like super hardcore.
Okay.
And it was like there's a big there's a lot of shit that went down with that whole situation. It's my boy now. We squash everything, and we we
Moved on, yeah.
long made amends, and
Okay.
I'm with him multiple times a week. We actually live in the same building. He's
Oh,
on the
okay.
6th floor, I'm on the 8th floor.
Okay.
Because I moved back into that building. Cause
The
that's
same one we used to go to?
No. I'm off of Park Avenue, Broadway now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like I got a 1-bedroom down there, but like me and him were like next door neighbors when we fell out. So I moved out after that, or right after that. But once that situation, happened, so once I got that DUI, I was getting ready to lose my license. She's pregnant, all this other bullshit. So it's like I'm getting ready to have to deal with fees and fines. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna move in with you to kind of like save myself some money, especially since like I'm not gonna have a license and we're getting ready to have these kids. Yeah, and that's how this situation happened.
Right.
And then it was like, and she knew how I was, because it's like if she didn't have kids, it may have potentially worked out, but because she had kids, but like honestly, I can't even say that, because just the kind of person she is. She was.
You just realized how she was.
But yeah, no. So we moved in together. At that point she was living off of like 80th and Federal, and then that's when the drama started, because when you deal with a woman that has kids already. And you step into that situation as a man, there's certain things that you're gonna allow, there's certain things that you're not gonna allow.
Yeah.
Now, depending on you as a black man dealing with, black children or mixed children or whatever's going on, because I don't know if she's mixed, but I know she's definitely black.
She's definitely black. Yeah.
But
Mixed, but yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm sure there's been situations where you've had to step in and you've had to let I'm here. I'm running this shit.
To who?
You should have had it home.
To who, baby daddy?
To her children.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
To her children.
I think maybe, but I caught him young.
See,
That's the difference too.
Yeah.
That's why I said, damn,
Yeah.
you caught him older.
Yeah.
Way older.
And that's where you fuck up.
See, he was bucking on the kids, bro.
This what happened.
No, you just try to get home and
yes, that happened. You want to talk about like the worst kids that you have ever
Like been around.
Damn. Ever.
Wow.
We're talking about white children.
Okay.
We're talking about white children.
So you was dealing with that.
Oh.
That's a whole different ball
exactly.
game.
Okay.
Your ball game just keeps
That's what I'm saying. So this is where we run into the situations
Okay.
now.
Okay.
This is where we're running into what has made things difficult, because I'm like, first like couple month or two, I was like, all right, we feeling this out. Like, I'm not gonna
Go in.
I'm not gonna flex.
Yeah.
Like whatever. We racking it out. Like,
Yeah.
cool. Like, then things started happening where they started testing, especially the older one.
Okay.
It was the older one.
Yeah, that's
It's
what I was
always
saying.
it's always the older one.
Yeah.
Oldest,
he started
poking.
he started doing shit, and I was like, yo,
yeah, hey.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yeah, this ain't gonna work, bro.
How I grew up,
Yeah.
It's don't happen.
it's not gonna be like, bro.
Yeah.
I've been fighting grown men since I was 14 years
Yeah,
old.
yeah. I hear you.
We're not
gonna do this.
We're not gonna do this.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. Damn.
Like,
Yeah, like, hey, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
so like there was things like there was one time and I had to it was bad.
Okay.
It was bad. It was bad. Like limits were pushed.
Oh.
Limits were tested.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And like I disciplined them kids. There was one time in particular that he felt
Steven,
me.
we're recording. I just want to always remind y'all.
He sees
I just always want to remind y'all.
I've already dealt with I've already
consequences,
dealt with
okay.
the situation. So
Okay,
it's like,
okay.
like all these things are in the past.
Yeah, okay.
So there was a situation like it finally happened, and it stemmed, and it had like gone on.
It grew.
It grew because it was like she came to pick me up, and from work, and things are happening or whatever, and he started saying something. He was in the back, and they were going back and forth, and then he's just like, and I was like, yo,
Cut that.
period.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna let you know right now, this shit's not happening.
Yeah.
Like,
You gotta do that.
and then like I got in his face. I
Okay.
got in his face, and I had him to the point where like, buddy was in tears, ready to hit me.
Okay.
And I was like, you look like you want to hit me.
Oh,
And I
okay.
was like, do it.
Oh, shit. No. No.
Come on, man. You got to see how Steven was. Remember, he was never able to
I
go
know he
nowhere.
wasn't.
His
He
family was
wasn't.
on his ass. His
Oh,
family was
ass.
strict. So that's the shit my people gonna say. Oh, you gonna hit me?
Like,
Hit me? You be like,
so it was like, yeah. Like, it was one of them things. It was one of them things. So it was just like, it was like, okay, like we gonna get this shit in line right now.
Yeah,
So it's
right,
like, bruh, you're not doing nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna put my hands on you. I'm just letting
Yeah.
you know right now.
Yeah.
You're
ain't
not
doing
doing
nothing,
shit.
Yeah, I hear
You
you.
going
Grounded.
upstairs
Yeah.
and you like
Sit on your bed.
don't even talk to nobody. Like you better park your little ass right there
Yeah.
and chill. So then something happened the next day. He was like, I want to go to the store with my mom. She was like, well, and then let him out of the house because she was soft. She was soft.
Okay.
And she was. And that was like the whole thing. It's like when it came like you got to be when you're raising kids, you have to be on the same page.
You do.
When it comes to the discipline
You do,
shit.
yeah.
Because if
Right.
you're not on the same page,
Oh, they gonna know.
They
gonna know. Oh, yeah, they know.
They gonna tell you. They gonna size.
They
Oh, yeah,
don't know
no.
who to go to.
Yeah,
Period.
no.
Period. So like when it happened, like it was just like, so the next day, and then as soon as I was like, you're not going outside, you're not doing shit. He got back from the store.
Yeah.
Apparently he got out the car and then just
But,
he saw his friends playing whatever the fuck and was just
took
like,
it.
yeah,
because like these kids was like when I stepped
Did you
into
go
this
get 'em?
situation.
You ain't got
We're
him.
gonna get there. But when I stepped into this situation,
terrified.
these kids was like, I'm gonna do whatever.
yeah, who the fuck
I
are you?
wanna do.
Yeah, like, who are you? Yeah, like, you ain't
You ain't shit. Like,
yeah,
oh my
you know
god,
what I'm
like,
saying?
weird, what have you, bro?
Yeah.
Steven said this nigga think
I said, oh, yeah, all right, now it's time to flex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went, because it was like, it wasn't far. And I was
Okay.
mad that I had to go, because I was like, yeah, you know me, if I gotta move, like, yo, I don't wanna move. I don't wanna move, so I don't have to,
Right.
whatever. Like, I was like, yo, I was like, you thought it was like, I was like, yo, you, now. he came up, bro, he came over, I grabbed him by the back of his shit, and we just started walking. He's like skipping.
Yeah.
I'm literally like,
Yeah,
I'm literally just like,
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, you like, yo, you
I
like,
condone
Not like he could
none
breathe,
of
like it
this.
wasn't like I was like choking him out or like
None of
you know.
this.
Yeah, you just
like,
none
come
of
on,
that-
yeah,
none of that
play
bullshit.
with
It was like yo, I like yo, we was like we
Yeah.
walking to the shit, bro. We went upstairs, bro. I spanked that boy's ass so fucking hard, bro. Like I had to stop because the window was open here, and his mom was like down there, like cooking in the back.
Okay.
Bro, she was like, she came upstairs and was like,
What are you doing? Yeah.
what's going on? Yeah.
she was like, what the fuck? Like, and then, but it was after that point, that's when he knew
Okay.
He can do it.
that not no more.
Oh, okay. I think
Yeah, no.
mom coming up like
No,
that.
no.
saying,
But that's
okay.
what I was saying. I didn't spank them kids very often,
Right.
but like it definitely happened.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't the one to take no shit.
Right.
So it's like, so we get into the situation, then shit starts happening between me and her. It's like we ended up moving out of this place off of 80th and Federal because it was a townhouse. There's 4 kids in there, you know, and it's me and her on top. So it was like, it was tight.
Yeah.
We moved into a house. Perfect. Everything, bro. That shit was working like a machine, bro.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
like we was living in a 3-bedroom house, but we made it into like 4 because we ended up turning the basement into our bedroom. So then everybody had their room because my kids had their room that they shared.
Yeah.
And then each kid had a room.
Their room,
Yeah.
So it was like,
So it was perfect.
like,
Yeah.
everything was working, bro.
Yeah.
Like it was well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
She would work at night. I would work during the day.
Okay.
Like,
It was perfect.
weekends we split.
Yeah.
We was rocking. I
Okay.
was like, bro. And it was good because it was like I'm living in a house. Like I got a garage. Like
Yeah.
I'm like I got the workout shit in the garage.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I got the workout shit, the smoke shit. Everything was great.
Yeah.
Me and her started having issues. Man, that's when me and her started having issues, and then it became, you know, she thought I was cheating on her. I thought that she was cheating on me. And then
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Whole
Yeah.
And it
situation.
boils, man.
Well,
And
situation
bam.
arose.
Then somebody
Then it
stepped
came
up.
time.
Yeah.
Then it came time, and it was like. Then it came time, and she was like, I was like, yo. It got to the point where it was like, so when I moved out, it got to the point I was like, yo. When you go to resign the lease, don't do it thinking that I'm gonna be here, because I'm gonna find my own shit.
Yeah.
Because I can't do this shit no more.
Yeah.
Like, we'll figure this whole situation out.
Yeah.
I can't do that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, she was like, well, don't wait till February. You can leave today.
Hello.
Oh shit. No, you
Hello.
No, don't do that.
Hello.
So
That's
then-
my
no,
type
no,
of bitch.
no,
Because
no, no,
I would have did that. Nigga, if she would have said that to you, what would you have said?
Oh, okay.
Why
So
wait?
Okay. So then what does a real nigga do? Nigga, she said, I said,
You
okay.
hear what I said?
She must have forgotten what it was.
You forgot. Hey, I'm doing it.
You gotta be ready for that though. If she did say
And
it,
then
you
it was
gotta
like,
be ready for
which
this
is like,
nigga
you
to
know, and I wasn't, but like,
No.
you're like, flex like I am. I'm gonna flex like I am.
I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
Bet.
I'm gonna fuck about here. I know that.
She left. She took all the kids, bro. I went to U-Haul. I got a truck within the hour.
Oh, okay. I feel you.
Bro, big flex.
Right. Like, yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
oh yeah?
Yeah. Okay. You all. Let me.
She was like, well, you owe me for this bill and this bill and this bill. I said, here's $250.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gone.
She was like that.
Here's $250.
Oh my goodness.
I'm out because she sucks at saving money, bro. I always got bread.
Yeah.
I always got
Yeah.
bread.
So you just
Like-
like.
Yeah.
I might have a little, I might have a lot, but I always
But I always got something. You hear me?
We gonna-
Got a
we
little
gonna-
something.
We gonna be all right.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna eat.
Hey, some way. Somehow.
I'm gonna eat. You know what I mean? Like,
Here's
sure.
250.
I mean, yo, I've been paying rent to live since I moved out of my mama's
You
crib.
hear me?
For a minute.
Hey.
And even then, when I moved back in, I was paying.
Then, you hear
And then
me?
that's when I moved out. Back out.
Yeah,
I'm
start
like,
paying.
I'm gonna pay rent to live here. And then I'm gonna pay rent to live out there. Period. Done. My nigga, I've been doing this, bro. I've been doing this since I was 18 fucking years old. It was
Yeah.
like, oh, cookie cutter rural life, suburbia,
Yeah.
done.
Yep.
Real life.
Yeah.
Bro, there's one point in time when I was like 19, 20 years old, bro, after I moved into that apartment, I was in tears.
Okay.
I was crying in my mom's arm because it's like, I got a crash course in this life shit,
Hey,
bro.
man, I feel you.
I've been doing this. I'm 30 years old now, bro.
Yeah.
I've been through the struggle. So it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's struggle ain't nothing new.
Right.
Like,
Fuck it.
one nigga,
Hey, I feel you.
what is
Feel you,
it?
dude?
I remember syrup sandwiches and gravy, bro. When you out on your own and you trying to figure it the fuck out, like,
And crime
And noodles,
allowances,
nigga.
nigga. We used to.
bro,
Nigga.
we like I was nigga.
Shit.
We was going. We would go to Walmart. We would go to Walmart and walk out with a whole new fit, nigga.
You hear me? You hear me?
We
Nigga sweats. Hey, nigga, put it alone. Nigga, put it alone, nigga. I'm sweatshirts and nigga.
Draws,
You hear
fresh,
me?
Like we gonna
Hanes.
go shower and then we out.
You hear me?
Done.
Them socks, nigga. You hey, you hear me? Hey, nigga, shit, let me get this, nigga.
Newman,
Shit,
look,
like,
I know,
with these Walmart boots
hey,
on,
we used to
nigga,
do this all
fuck
the
it,
time.
nigga.
Like, look, Newman,
Right.
I know you got to go home and you can't come out because that nigga never can come out.
Nigga never come out,
So
nigga.
before you go
Go
home,
home.
let's go get into some shit.
Yeah, before you
so
go
we
home.
can have some bread. He would be like, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We go do it. We get some bread. Then we go home. Never see that nigga because he gets grounded and he took too long to
Yep,
go home.
they came on. Always, man. Nigga, come play this basketball game real quick before
But
you
see,
go.
look, this is what we want to get to because we're gonna get deeper in.
Nigga, that shit my part.
I feel like it's everyone's responsibility to make your relationship not what he said it is.
Yep.
If you come in and you allow it to get to the point where you kiss and it's like kissing a sibling,
Right.
that's on you as well.
Yeah,
Right.
You fucked up.
So it's crazy because that's what happens to every. It's not even just marriage, bro. It's a relationship.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas ever went on a dry spell but have a female?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
How am I?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
How am I taking living with someone and then getting no pussy?
Oh yeah.
Bro.
But don't give a fuck
Yeah.
because I don't want it from you.
Yeah.
Because I'm you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but that's what
That's what it is.
That's what
it is.
happens, bro.
Exactly what it was.
You like I don't
he
even
said-
care. What he
said
said is
is
real.
real.
Yeah,
What he said was exactly what it was.
but
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's what it is. I want it, but I don't want it from you. Come home happy, you see her, you're like, ugh.
I don't want that.
Bro, we wasn't even kissing.
Yeah.
Damn.
We wasn't even kissing high five.
Bye. Nothing.
It was like, all right, I'm out.
Yep.
Like,
I'm out too. Yeah.
I see that.
I was like, all right, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Like, all right. I was like, all right, I'm out. I was like, all right, I gotta go to work.
You work. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta mentally break that.
Yeah.
You walk
But that's
in, you
both
gotta
parties
mentally
together.
break
though.
absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
So
if
if
one
you're not
party's
getting
like,
it,
if one party's going for that and the other party's like, nah, I'm good, and you're like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
That's why I was saying it ends up being you at least didn't communicate because that's what he kept saying. If the resentment built, well, then y'all didn't even talk about it.
Yeah.
Or like you were saying, and I said that, I said y'all are wanting to leave or do that, and y'all ain't even talking about it. So then you just be like, well, y'all are doing something. Y'all are doing something. So-
hey, if you're all listening, man, don't let kids stop you. Don't be afraid to start over. It might be the story that you like. You may start over and that may be what you needed to do. You may find a whole person who's willing to take in what you got coming on. You may find a person who's willing to deal with whatever it is that your ex wasn't willing to deal with. The thing is not to feel like you can't start over. You may get a girl that comes in and says, look, nigga, I'm gonna help you get your kids because this bitch gotta go. You know, you never know. But don't be stuck in it wondering, is starting over is it gonna be bad? Is it even worth it? I'm gonna stay unhappy because I don't want to find something new and start over. Fuck starting over, nigga. Finding something new is fun. Having a new conversation and then getting to know somebody on a new level. That's why we all had multiple people. It's cool. You find, but if you go down the line, you realize nigga, they get realer and realer. These people get better and better, or you realize how real these old people were.
Yeah. Over time.
Opposed to what you're now going through.
Yeah.
So now you can look back and be like, yo, I should have fucked with you here. But
Stuck on the path.
instead of being here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if you're out there and you listening and you married, man, and it's not working and you really feel like it's not working and you don't want to go home after work because we've all been there.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to do something, get out of it. There's better niggas out here.
So just go.
Just go, cause it's not worth. It's not worth what can happen. Cause now y'all fighting. Now y'all. Now you in jail for dumb shit.
Bro.
Now you getting cut, stabbed, punched, hit for what? Just
Yeah,
go.
that shit.
That
You
leads
don't
me
need
into
that
what I
shit,
asked
man.
last week that nobody answered because Taylor was talking.
Taylor was talking.
I was gonna have, but I was like, we got love for you.
That's my
Taylor.
girl.
Yeah, we got love for you.
If you felt the relationship going south,
Yeah.
do you hop out to protect yourself, or do you let it crash? Now, being men, I don't think any of us ever said, "I just got out of a hard situation. I need some time to myself."
No.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, absolutely. Yes,
but
yes,
you need
yes,
it,
yes.
but we
You
don't
did
talk
that.
about it.
But you have to though.
You need it. I've never done it. I'm always
never
like,
done it.
what? Who's
I've never
next?
done it.
What's
You gotta know.
next?
You gotta be in tune. You gotta be in tune with your shit.
You do,
nigga.
yeah.
You gotta know what it is to be alone before you know what it is to be with somebody.
So
Yeah,
my
yeah,
question
for
to
real.
you is,
100%.
since you've done that before,
Absolutely.
would you jump out when you see it going south so you don't have to get to that part because you're protecting your heart? You're like, look,
Yeah.
this is going down, so let me
Nigga,
leave.
Yes.
Or do you wait for it to
Like
crumble
I
so then you
said,
hurt?
I made cuts last week. Like,
I
nigga.
knew what it was.
Like, bro,
I hear you.
we went out. She got fucked up and then lost her phone. I'm like, shorty, you a whole grown ass woman. What the fuck
What
is
are you
wrong
doing?
with you?
Yeah.
I ain't talked to her
Where you be
since.
going out?
Where you be at? Where you be at, bro? Where you be at?
I live downtown.
Oh,
So you always
so
out.
you gotta find a
I
way.
live downtown and I work downtown. So like,
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
get me in trouble.
so literally between I'm literally everywhere between where I live and where I
Wait,
work.
work.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
So like
Okay.
where I work is like right around the corner from like Purple Martini, Chester, all that bullshit.
Oh, I did hear they opened,
And
reopened
then,
that.
and then
yeah.
on the other side of it
That's where you
is Beer Hall is right on the same block as I work.
Oh,
okay.
And then I live like 3-4 blocks from Beer Hall, so like I
okay.
walk.
Okay.
I'm by Beer Hall, I'm by My House Spirits, I'm by
Yeah,
H&M,
you by everything.
I'm at
Okay.
all that shit.
Oh, okay.
So and now and Alton is now that nigga's doing
Yeah, he's doing his
Yeah,
thing.
that
Yeah,
nigga's
he's doing his thing.
Shout
Why
out
you
to
call
all
me
of
when
Yeah,
y'all
shout
fell
out.
out?
Yeah.
Huh?
Why you ain't call me?
When me and him fell out,
Yeah.
bruh, I was right around.
You should have called me.
That was a lot.
You was-
I'll fuck with Alton too.
That was a lot. It was a lot.
I fuck with all of them, but
There's a lot.
this is my nigga though.
Yeah. Yeah,
Niggas
my
can get
brother-
slapped.
Oh yeah. My brothers felt the same way. My brother felt the same way because it was my brother's birthday last Sunday. So
Was
like
it?
my brother, yeah. So like we was out. My brother, like this is the first time me and my brother gone out in a long time.
Okay.
And I was like, and I wasn't drinking because like I mean, I do every now and again, but that night I wasn't because I was
Yeah.
like like trying to maintain my shit and like I was with Shawty or whatever. She ended up getting blasted, bro. But like that was the first time him and Alton had actually had a conversation since that situation. And my brother was on edge. Like my brother was like, as soon as he saw him, my brother was like, I'm about to put my fist through this nigga's face. Like he's like, I'm about to end this nigga.
Yeah.
He was like, and he didn't, because like that shit runs deep, bro.
Yeah,
That shit runs deep. Like I've known that nigga my whole life.
Yeah,
I
for a minute.
I've known
Yeah.
that nigga my whole life.
Yeah.
Like before I even knew who
Knew us.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, I've known
Yeah.
That's
that
what
nigga
I'm
my
saying.
whole life. So it's like
Yeah.
You introduced us.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's
like I
what
said,
I'm
like
saying.
so I've known that nigga my whole life. So it's
That don't
like,
mean niggas still can't get slapped.
yeah, it's absolutely, and he did, and I
They went his.
he did, like he did, like and we we squashed it, and it wasn't all him. There was a whole nother situation. That was it was deep.
I can slap y'all too if y'all want.
Hey,
Nigga, you slapped me. What the fuck you talking about? This nigga hit
What
me
did
so
you
hard. I
do?
forgot what I did.
I don't just hit niggas.
I was ready to hit this nigga so hard, but I couldn't. I couldn't.
If you lose, you
This
lose.
nigga, I did. I'll even claim that L. Nigga, like this
Take a
motherfucker
loss.
slapped the shit out of me.
I don't know why.
But I did do something. I don't know what I did. I did do
what
something.
was this back in the day?
Yeah,
Nigga, we were walking.
And we was walking, and I did something to this nigga, and this nigga slapped me,
This nigga had
and he popped. Oh, it was my silver
so that
tooth.
nigga silver.
And he popped my. I'm like,
And nigga, bro, he had to check everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry, nigga. I don't even know why I
And,
did it.
but that's like
That's what makes us
this my
family.
OG this my
Right.
OG type shit.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
It happens, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
It happens, yeah, I mean, like shit. But
So, would you leave something if you see it's getting bad, or would you stay to try to see that if there's a way to?
Technically, I kind of did, but the funny thing is how bad was it? Because speaking of, I'm just gonna use the letter A. You know what I mean? When she tried before I went to Trinidad, she tried.
I'll tell you after the mic close. You'll be interested in that one.
hey,
Yeah.
No names. You know what goes down.
no names.
Yeah, long term, we did the thing. Yeah.
We wait to the.
Yeah. But you know, with her, she tried. I said no because I felt like, and that was on me though. I was like, nah, I'm finna do you dirty. Like, I know I'm finna do you dirty.
Yeah.
Like, so I need some time to myself. Now, mind you, did I really get time to myself? I went to.
I forgot. That was a whole thing.
Yes.
That nigga went to Trinity.
Yeah, and so when
I completely.
hey, remember when I took you out there? Tell these niggas like,
Why y'all don't call me?
Nigga, right?
it was spur of the moment.
I ended up running into that to that chick. Wait, like years later, years later down the road.
Yeah.
I ended up running into her.
Yeah.
It was
It was spur of the
was-
moment. One night, I was at the Breakers. This nigga was on. He said,
and we was like,
he was like, yo, you was down in Trinidad? I said, yeah, let me see what they doing down there tonight. Bro, in the middle, like, it's like 6 o'clock. I'm like, come down, we'll go.
It was out.
Yep.
It was
Me and this
we
nigga
went on a whole adventure. My
It was
nigga.
a thing.
It was like,
They was like,
there should have been theme music and
hey,
everything.
but P-Star was like, hey, P-Star was mad for a minute, remember? Hey, it was. Hey, And P was like, yo, B,
Yeah.
we going out here, it's all country and shit at first.
Yeah.
He like, if we do not have a great time, I'm gonna whoop your ass when we get back.
That shit.
This nigga left me, was like, you like the fucking president.
That was the first time. That was the first time I had that fucking pineapple burnett's.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And that was that's when I was like,
shit.
that was when I was like, all right, this is probably the best burnett's I've ever had in my life. this one. Like, if I'm getting burnett's ever again,
Dude, that's what you gonna get that.
it's gonna be this.
That shit
Like,
real,
bro,
man.
that
we went-
night-
yeah.
That night was live, bro.
He was, man.
That's what I'm talking
I ended up going to one of these shorties like dorm rooms and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Had the whole floor, huh?
Bro,
Tell him.
we
We
was
15, 20 of them.
I was like, hey, yo, I was like, it was crazy because I left this nigga and I was like, I was like, I hope to God that this nigga's phone is charged.
I hear you.
We separating. I'm in a place I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, you good.
you
good, my nigga.
I feel you,
We
bro.
good up here.
I feel you, bro. That shit's real. That shit's real.
that shit,
man.
bro. That was a good night. That was a good night. We had fun.
Yeah.
We had fun.
But saying, so I went to Trinidad, but when she had asked, I told her that, even prior to that, I need the time to myself. Now, did I really take that time? Maybe I wasn't looking to find myself. I just reverted everything down there. Oh, I'm doing my thing, da-da-da-da-da. Not really looking for myself, just still doing the same old shit. But, so I would say I did, but then would I now? If it was that, yeah. I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't. Before religion stopped that, and I had told you that, but then I had to really understand where I was at. I'm like, no, I wouldn't even let that happen, you know? Because people are over there, don't do that. And I'm like, if I'm trying to work it out and it ain't working out, then we don't need to be doing that. Because it's going to get toxic. It's just going to build, and pop one day. So I'm like, nah. So I do it.
I feel you.
You?
Yeah, I mean, like I said a couple
have
episodes
it.
ago, I haven't, because like I said, like back then I hated failure. So
Yeah,
now to the point where I am now, I would if I do see something, going down. But it all goes back to you choosing that person. You both have to choose each other. If you both don't choose each other, I don't give a fuck what's going on. You're not gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Like any situation that's going on, if you're not choosing each other, I don't give a fuck how much you love each other. You gotta choose each other at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Love come and go, sex gonna come and go, all of that. But if I'm choosing to, you rather want a great individual. And the difference between the two is a great individual is going to be all about themselves. Me. I'm dope. I'm the shit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. A great leader is gonna make those sacrifices. I'm gonna put others before myself. So right now, I'm in a relationship, but I'm trying to bring the greatest leader out of my woman. I don't want to bring the great individual out of my woman. The great leader. I know I'm a great leader in myself. So now I'm trying to bring the great leader out of you, because guess what? If we're both great leaders, we're not gonna drift. We're not gonna go form over here. You know what I'm saying? When it's right here. I can cheat right now. We all got phones. It's on here. I can go to Facebook. I can go to Instagram. I can go to Snapchat. I can go to POF, Tinder,
Pornhub.
all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got hope.
You know what I'm saying? I can go there right now, but again, we're all trying to find great leaders. I have great leaders around me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When people say, oh, I did it by myself, bump that. Fuck that. You didn't do it by yourself.
Right.
You had great people around you, great mentors around you
Right.
to help you get through the shit that you needed to get through. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not looking for a great woman. I'm looking for a great leader in my own regard, because I'm trying to be a great leader for us,
Ooh, you
for
sounding
you.
like you preach.
You know what I'm saying?
You sound like you said that last night.
I've been thinking about this shit. You know what I'm saying?
He was in the mirror like,
I'm looking for a great leader. I'm not looking for a great woman, a great leader. Church, you know what I'm saying? And you think about it. You think about. I mean, you think about the LeBron James, the Denzel Washingtons, the Conor McGregor. They had great leaders. Their women was great leaders. They couldn't do what the fuck they needed to do if they didn't have a great leader by their side. You feel what I'm saying?
Ice Cube has his
fair.
girls.
You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube, great leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we all gonna have our selfish moments. You know what I'm saying?
And they know you're a leader, so they're gonna allow
So
you
they're
to
gonna allow
lead.
you to do
Go
what you
handle
want to
your
do.
business.
Because
I got
the kids.
I
I got the
this.
bills. I'm not bitching about the bills, the kids, this. I'm gonna let you focus
Hold
on
it down.
what did LeBron say? LeBron said, "Nigga, my queen. I'm allowed to go out here and build a school, do movies, play games because of my queen. She's taking care of business. I'm not there most of the time. She's taking the kids to school. She doing this. She doing. So I'm looking for a great leader, my nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for a great woman anymore. A great leader.
So when
bro.
he asked me about spending time, like,
Yeah.
you know, like alone or whatever, like
Yeah.
I've done that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like saying, but it's things like that
Yeah.
that put me in tune with who I am and who I am, who I want to be, and what the fuck I want.
Exactly.
In life.
Exactly.
Now, that being said, that was my whole holdup behind having kids at the age that I had kids at, because I was still trying to be a great individual.
Exactly.
I still want to be a great individual.
Exactly.
I'm not like, I mean, I can lead.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah,
Yeah.
But like, I'm gonna lead when I need to.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know what I mean? But like right now, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to get it. For
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Exactly.
get it for me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now it's like to the point where it's like I have it for me.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm to the point now where it's like I can transition into being that.
Exactly.
Like even still, when
Still
it comes
not
down
getting
to no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Not. Because I've become convinced. Marriage to me, I've seen so many marriages not work. My mom's still married,
Yeah.
and that shit don't work.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I see what you're saying.
it's
Okay.
like, you know, like,
Yeah.
but
A piece of paper ain't gonna change that.
exactly.
Yeah.
But because of her beliefs and because of what she believes in, because of the, you know, the things
That's
that
what
are
they
like,
say. Society. That's what they say.
She exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For social, whatever
Yeah.
the case may be.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you getting married to just
No,
have the
for
ring?
just
For the
yeah,
ring.
that's
Just to
what I'm
say
saying,
you're
yeah.
married?
Yeah.
Or are you really rocking?
I think the beliefs thing is heavy though. Outside of like society, is like once you get into that church, man. And I'm not dissing it. I'm just saying like once you're there, and they give you that hey, you gotta rock out whatever. And then
Yeah.
what threw me off is I knew a chick getting beat,
Yeah.
and they told her. You gotta try to do, and things will change. I'm like, she could die tomorrow. Like, what you talking about?
You just went through the church.
Yeah.
See, that's that shit.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
see, that's
saying.
what I'm saying.
So
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I never liked that,
Mm-hmm.
and so I always, if she came to me, I'm like, yo, if you getting beat, like, what you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Period.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Call this number. He'll ride.
he goes by AT.
He knocks niggas out.
Period.
That shit's
So let's
weird.
get to the shits, man. I just had to close that out. That was serious, man. I've been dealing with a lot of people that's married or in relationships that they don't know to get out of.
Yeah.
So that just means get the fuck out. That's all we was just saying. Unless you really think that this nigga's gonna change. If not, man, go ahead and. Now I want to get to the nasty shit.
Get to the nasty
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Go ahead and get to the nasty shit.
Y'all like morning sex, afternoon sex, or night sex.
God.
Now I know you love all sex.
I was gonna say, what?
What, because I'm not a morning sex
I
person.
love,
and I'm not.
I love,
I'm not.
That's the deal.
Because what?
I love morning sex,
It
nigga. It's
was
just
a
something
whole
about it.
like I tried to it was, bruh. I was way too fucked up.
You hear me?
I
Go.
was way too fucked up.
Yeah. Go.
So it's like I shouldn't have been even trying to get in it.
Get in it at
Like,
the
my
time,
thing is
yeah.
like when I'm fucked up, 100%.
Yeah.
Baby, can I hit it in the morning?
Hey, say that shit right here. Let's go, nigga. Can I get some?
No, I prefer that morning. So let's just start your day off.
It
Right,
do.
You know what I mean? Get
Yeah.
that, get that shit out the way. Like
Yeah. Yeah. I'm ready to
There
go.
is
Fresh.
something about
I'm ready to go.
that. There is
Yeah.
something about
I like
Why
morning sex,
seize-
bro. I
seize
do.
the day.
I love morning sex. I mean, it's because it's kind of like you're not planning it out. It's like, nigga, you wake
Right.
up.
I gotta pee.
Nigga, no, but fuck it. I had to pee one time, nigga. I still bust, nigga. I thought I was gonna
gotta
piss
go.
all on the back, nigga. It didn't happen, nigga. I bust, then nigga. I back shots all day. I piss, nigga. You hear me? Piss.
You was hitting it from the back.
Hitting it from the back,
Yeah,
nigga.
morning ass in your nose.
Nigga, more than ass. On my nose. We talking about more than ass on my nose. No.
So he's saying no because of the steak. He thinking,
Oh no,
he
no,
thinking morning bread, morning ass.
A freshly awakened pussy.
Hey, you hear me, nigga? Freshly.
Nigga,
Nah,
I don't know,
you
nigga.
can't do
Something
it.
about morning
That's why
breakfast
you say
shit.
no?
I'm
You can't.
cool on. But even my shit be hot. I'm
You
like,
don't have to kiss her, nigga.
I like kissing.
You don't have to kiss her in the morning.
I'm a kissing ass nigga, bro.
I've had girls that was like that. They didn't want to like kissing shit in the morning, but like
Yeah.
they was down to fuck
Get
around.
in,
They
yeah.
want to like kissing
Kissing
shit. So
shit,
I'm like,
yeah.
cause I get that. Like the
Yeah,
This
morning
is
bread,
nigga. If I'm
morning
in the morning
bread,
sex,
yeah.
nigga, I'm gonna get up before you know I'm up, nigga.
Well, nigga, you can take
Well,
the
you can
toothbrush
do
with
that.
you,
I think
nigga.
you can do
Shit.
that.
She ain't gonna know.
It's morning sex.
Sex.
You're getting ready to do nasty
That shit
anyway. Like,
anyway,
it's
whatever.
brush your teeth
After.
I'm
Yeah.
not-
Hey, you mean, hey, brush that. Hey,
Yo,
brush
he's like-
some teeth.
He's like, let's just get nasty. We can clean up after. We have to anyway.
Morning
We
sex
gotta
is
go
right,
clean
though,
up
nigga.
anyway.
That shit is
Now, don't
it's
get me
not
wrong.
playing, nigga.
Don't
That
get
shit
me
goes,
wrong.
nigga.
It's not that I don't do it. I don't tell the bitches no.
Yeah.
But it's just not my first one. Like I said, we do all of these.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We like all of them.
Afternoon, whatever, spare the moment.
No, that middle of the day sex is fire.
That shit is fire.
That is-
That is fire.
That's the random shit. After a good nap.
After a good nap, or y'all with some breakfast, nigga, you come back, nigga.
That middle of the day shit is
That shit
fire.
right, though.
That is fire.
That shit is right.
How you feel about the night shit? Like that night, niggas dark.
That night
And you
shit,
get to
you tired,
I mean, you
nigga.
know the
I
next
was starting to
look
think about
tired,
that.
nigga.
I was like, damn, maybe night shit ain't really the shit.
That shit ain't-
I'm talking about like, damn, you kind of tired. Nigga.
Like, nigga, I'm over here knocking
Nigga, I
out.
do like
I
all
turned
sex,
down.
but shit,
I'm gonna tell you, I turned down.
Now that I had to ponder, like,
Hey, I turn down more night sex than I do anything because I'm tired.
Tired, nigga.
Nigga, there was one time she was like,
Yeah.
"We fucking tonight." I was like, "Oh yeah, of course."
Yeah, of course. You went to sleep.
No. She's like, "I'm a shower." I'm like, "All right,
Your
cool."
ass gone, nigga.
She come out the
You
shower
gone,
and I'm
you
asleep.
Gone, bro.
But no, I'm like half asleep. So she's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Look."
Look. You gonna have to get on top,
Not,
nigga.
no, not even that. Nigga, it's like, let me just get a nap.
And then I got you.
I'll be right
it's
back.
8 hours long.
No, I nap. She watching TV. I for real wake up.
She ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, it was only like 15 minutes. I'm like,
Okay.
yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
And she's like, you really just needed a quick, nigga, I'm tired. Nigga, I'm 31. I just
Yeah,
needed a
good point.
quick little hit of sleep.
Yeah, and then I got you.
And I woke up ready. I woke up killing. She was like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
You really just needed a nap. That's all I needed.
Yeah.
That's
I give
it.
you on that one.
But when you get home from work, nigga, you
Nigga,
settle
you be
in.
like, oh, nigga, I don't
Yeah,
know
you
about
ain't feeling
tonight.
it.
I'm not feeling all this work because when you work, you work.
You work, nigga.
I'm about to be throwing shit around.
Yeah.
I'm about to be working. I don't feel like working. I don't feel like working. Then you wake up in the morning and I'm like, still tired.
I'm ready,
I got
man.
sleep apnea, so I don't sleep good.
Right.
I'm getting my test on the 3rd too, so I'm
Yeah.
been knocked out soon. So I don't sleep, so I wake up still tired.
Right.
Fuck me. Man, fuck you. I'm going to shower and to work. But when I get home, nigga, I'm ready to go.
Ready to go.
Yeah.
She ain't ready. She chilling. I'm like, well, fuck. We gotta do
ahead.
something.
Jack
We gotta find something.
So you just let shit
Porn
happen.
up.
Like I said, it's all about give or take. So if it's mornings, what we doing, and morning,
Yeah,
I'll
morning.
give you the
Yeah,
mornings.
morning, that shit
Because
right.
everybody loves mornings, so she loves mornings, so I'm gonna give you what you love.
Yeah, morning's right, man.
Put your face over there. But sometimes you can't. You hitting it so good, she's like, ha! You like, that shit was rank. It happens, bro. And again, I still don't drink, so I ain't never had no
if
drink
you
shit.
go into the perspective of what they saying, your mentality is, I expected that breath to hit me.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
So you better watch
Some
that shit.
things, like, so if you drunk, like, I'll straight tell Shorty, like, yo, we fight in the morning, like, it's not happening. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not even.
Like,
Whiskey
going down.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even.
Joe called me a couple times before
Yeah, that shit
in life.
Cause
Yo,
that's-
it ain't getting up. Huh?
Because that's what
Shit's
happened.
real,
That shit's real.
I don't drink though. So I'm like, nigga, I ain't never had a getting up issue.
Yeah,
That shit's real.
Oh no, it happened.
does.
It happened, especially, bro.
Yeah, it happens,
Can
man.
I ask you a question
No,
about
no,
somebody?
but on the real though, and y'all gonna look at me crazy when I say this, but you know, really fuck up this shit.
It was really funny.
That cocaine will kill your dick, bro.
Really?
That's it.
I heard the opposite.
Swear to God.
No, that's it.
there's a
No,
fine-
you
there's a
out
fine-
here being
there's a
David
fine-
Ruffin?
There's a fine
Fine line.
Fine line.
Cause
Okay,
there's a
you
chick
gotta-
we know.
If you have a decent amount, you be good.
But if
But
you-
you got too much,
that's-
bro.
that's
Your
it.
shit is gagged.
There's a
It's not.
there's a chick
You're
we
not fucking,
know.
bro. Like, you're not fucking at all.
There's a chick me and you know, and she was
Shrooms,
on
same
that
shit.
Really?
Shrooms, acid. It's hard. Once you get there, it's fire. But like it's hard to get hard.
That okay? So
Hard
that
to
was
get
the
hard.
concept then, because
It's
they
hard to
always
get hard.
they made it
You
seem
don't
like
live the life.
Yeah, the
right
shit
there.
they live their life.
Where
they
you
made it
been,
seem
bro?
like shit is fire,
I'm
so it
bald
was
as
always
fuck.
consistent.
Shit.
No, you gotta let it go
I'm
like
bald as
that.
fuck. No, I shave it down like literally all the way.
Yeah, you gotta let that
now
go.
it's but like yeah,
You
no,
gotta
I
let
don't.
that go.
I can't.
the
do
hell?
No,
that.
yeah, you can.
I
Yes, you
can't hit the- I
can. No,
can't
yes,
hit
you
the-
can.
I can't
You can let it go.
I can't hit the
Yeah,
MJ.
we had to let it go.
I
man.
can't
You like
hit the
these
MJ,
niggas.
bro.
I need
Yeah,
you
I can't do
to
it.
edit this out. Just
right.
one part right here. So figure out what I'm about to say. 'Cause I'm gonna ask him, and I just need to get this name taken out.
It's gonna go bleep.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I already know the name. I already
You
know the
fuck Pensini.
Yes.
How was that? Take out Pensini. All three.
Yeah,
Or
I
whatever.
couldn't look at the timestamp.
It was. I mean.
That was your first?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. This nigga was pulling up like a G to the crib. I was
nigga,
like, my
nigga.
guys in the whip.
Nigga, you was right, bro.
I remember, nigga.
I remember that.
Yeah. Bro, I stepped into high school. I was winning, bro.
You
Like,
was. You was winning.
I talked about the other day. I said Steven had.
Nigga,
Oh,
hey,
yeah,
bro,
down.
you winning.
how was that for
winning.
your first experience? Because she was experienced.
What?
Bro, she was a freak.
You might get in trouble for that.
She was
Oh, shit. Yeah,
she was a freak. She was a freak 100. Like she was a
Yeah.
freak. Like but this is the thing is like I was so new to the whole
He was.
to the whole sex thing.
He was.
We only smashed like 3-4 times.
I remember you saying she was too
The whole
clingy. I remember
The whole
that.
time that we were
Yeah,
like
he
together,
did say
we
that.
only
Remember that.
smashed like
Yeah,
3
he
or
was
4
like,
times.
she's
We just never really like. It was just at that point. It was just like opportunity.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys.
Because it's
Yeah.
like because if we were fucking like majority of the times that we were smashing,
Yeah.
aside from the first time,
Yeah.
and so when she took my virginity, it was in one of her best friend's houses.
Yeah, I remember that.
And we ended up like, bro, I had to run out the house with the condom still on my dick, my nigga.
Nigga, no.
No, because we ended up getting caught. Because I started, bro. Because like I was like,
She was mad about
no,
it.
I was in her shit. Like I
Yeah.
was like, I'm in
I'm
some
in it.
guts for the
You're
first
right.
time.
I'm in it. Yeah.
So I started like,
Yeah,
and
get it.
like the bed started hitting me.
Yeah.
I didn't know that there was somebody that lived in the basement.
Oh, okay, okay.
So next thing you know, somebody's knocking on the door like, what the fuck is going on in here? And she's like, you guys need to go. This is so disrespectful. I'm like,
I gotta go. I gotta go.
nigga, I got shoes in hand. I'm like
Yeah.
running like
Yeah.
jumping over shit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, that shit was wild. Like, so my first time was just like, it was already crazy, but I think that was like the only time that we actually had sex in a bed. Like
Okay.
every other time that me and her had even like fucked, it was in a car.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
That's right.
So it was
Okay.
like,
Yeah,
it
because
was,
she could, your ass was in trouble.
Nigga, who you done smashed? Have you ever smashed someone that that was, how can I say this? Have you ever smashed someone that doesn't claim that you smashed?
I wouldn't know.
He knows one of them.
I know
For
what
me, she claimed it at the crib, and you came and asked me, "Yo, did you?" She was there.
Oh,
And I came to the table and put her ass on blast.
Yeah.
Don't play, nigga.
I
Yeah.
do remember that.
Yeah.
You
I probably know her.
have you ever? You do. We'll talk about it. Have you ever smashed someone who you knew was talking shit about you before? That secretly.
Them is my favorites. The ones that tell me
Said you would never get it? Yeah. Okay.
you'll never get this.
Yeah,
you'll
you
never
hear
get
me?
this.
Nigga.
Bet.
When you in there, nigga. Hey, remember when you told me I wouldn't be getting this?
Because it's happened so many times now.
Yeah.
I tell females now.
Yeah.
Like, do not say that I'll never get it.
Yeah.
Don't say that I'll never get it.
Yeah.
Because if you tell me that I'll never get it, I'm gonna get it.
I'll be 93. I'll be 93 years old up in your ass. Yeah, bitch. Remember when I was 23?
Yeah. Tell me.
Yeah.
If you tell me that I'm
Gonna get it.
gonna get it.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it has happened a few times.
Yeah, a few times,
Yeah.
yeah.
A few times. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
Bet.
You remember losing your virginity? You said you did. How was it?
Yeah. It was ass. It was trash.
Did you come fast?
I didn't even come. That's
No,
the
I
shit.
didn't know.
Oh,
I didn't
because
come
he came
either.
upstairs?
You
No.
were scared.
No,
I
I
wouldn't have
didn't.
came neither.
No, I didn't. No, I don't think
wouldn't have came
I don't think No, I don't think
Right, right.
No, I didn't come, bro. No, we tried it twice. Like, so I was in the bedroom, then we went to the shower. Nigga, I didn't come at all. No.
It was just trash.
That
It
shower
was. I was
terrible,
just
man.
trash. Nigga, them showers are terrible. I was
The
just-
movies be lying.
Be lying like
I think the
the
movies
water
be lying like a
The water be
motherfucker.
hitting your back, nigga. I'm like,
shit, this is
shit,
nice.
nigga.
And you be trying to get her wet. You be like, bitch, you take the water. But she's small, nigga, so she
drowning, nigga. That's me hitting my back, nigga.
So then you gotta turn around and you gotta take it. Fuck it, bitch. I'll take it.
Then the air is
it's
cold.
cold.
Then the air is coming in,
They be
nigga.
lying.
Bruh, this shit ain't.
That's fictional.
Nigga, this shit ain't real, nigga. That shit ain't
How was
real,
your
nigga.
first time? I remember it, but how you didn't.
Oh, yeah, nigga.
We never got into detail like how was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All y'all niggas know that. That's what's funny as
That
fuck.
was funny, man.
Like,
Bro.
was it weird? Because both of y'all was, right?
Smooth called this nigga out. This nigga try to play like niggas ain't know.
This sure did on the bus. What did I say to you that
I don't
day?
know what you said, but yeah.
No, I remember. No, so this was so what happened? This is what happened.
Oh no, she started talking shit to
it was
you.
It was at the. Was the first time at the new house?
No, it was over here.
No, it's over
The
here.
first time was over here.
At her house.
Mm-hmm.
And then we was riding the
shit.
bus, and remember I lived over here for a minute, and she started talking shit, and I told her, I said, quit talking shit, come on
do it.
nigga,
Yeah,
do
do
it,
it.
like,
Say, yeah.
you better stop.
You better say something, you gonna call
and
me
she
out.
was like, we grew up together, I said, stop talking
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
like, this is where we at.
Yeah.
She kept going, I forgot what she said, she tried to be all nice, like, Steven, and you was like, that's why, and you just
Brandon.
lit it, boy.
Brandon, guys.
And she wound up like, and I was just like,
Hey,
fuck
I
it,
told
man.
you, like I told you.
yeah.
That's how it be though. That's how like that's just
You was in there, right?
Let's just say like for like
Oh, yeah, I was in that.
it's coming from niggas that know like bro, I'll say
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah,
When I was, it was at her crib. Nobody was home.
Yeah.
We was freaking out that somebody was gonna be home. My nigga, what the fuck was on? We had a movie on to kind of fake that shit out just in case
We
somebody
gotta
came
pause
home.
real quick before we get to the. Or is it on? Oh no, okay.
That's on.
cool.
Yeah, we're good.
We had a movie on. I want to say that shit was either like Coach Carter or some
Something,
shit.
nigga.
Just act like we was watching the movie.
Yeah.
So then got it in it. It was cool, but
Y'all both didn't know what the fuck.
yeah, we didn't know what we was doing.
Yeah.
So I mean, we knew what we was doing after we was doing,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but then it was more of like we need to go back to it to get what we was trying to understand
Was
what's
she
going
nasty? She seemed like she could get